man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. I said it's game time.
Hey folks, welcome to the Varsity 845 Football Show. I'm Kevin Witt, here to bring you this week's dose of must-see video on local high school football. I'm going to reveal this week's top 10 rankings, but don't expect much of a change. The game of the week is a matchup we saw twice last year and could even see another time after this. Our feature this week is on record-setting Millbrook running back Nick Finger. But first, the last word on last week. Forget any thought that Class AA is going to be anything more than a three-team race. Newburgh Free Academy and Menacing Valley won convincing road games last week against teams looking to take the next step. Newburgh beat Pine Bush 20-6. Menacing Valley beat Middletown 28-7. Then down in Central Valley, Monroe Woodbury knocked off Kingston by 5 touchdowns. Congratulations to Monroe kicker Jamie Boyle, who set a new state record for consecutive extra points. That number is 65 and counting. Now on to this week's feature. Millbrook running back Nick Finger had one heck of a season last Saturday when he scored 8 touchdowns and 5 two-point conversions against Tri-Valley. Those 58 points are the most scored by any high school football player in New York State history. It's hard to believe now, but Finger actually had a case of jitters heading into this game with Tri-Valley. Last year, Tri-Valley hung a 48-0 beating on Millbrook, and Finger had a bad game. Tri-Valley went on to win the Section 9 Class C title, a championship Millbrook and Finger covet. DJ Cummings gets Millbrook on the board first Saturday, scoring on a 32-yard run. But Finger scores the 2-point conversion, and the fun is just beginning. Millbrook is going to be going for 2 all afternoon after touchdowns because its kicker is at a soccer game. Finger scores his first touchdown, a 1-yard run in the first quarter. Then he adds touchdown runs of 60 and 8 yards in the second.
I was just ready. I knew what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. I just wanted to come in there and just have a solid performance.
Millbrook trails 29-28 at halftime. His fourth touchdown is a 34-yard run in the third quarter. The fifth is from 5 yards out.
I really felt into the flow of the game. I really felt like I can move the ball.
Finger's sixth touchdown and third of the third quarter is a 66-yard run. He adds 2 more 2-pointers in the quarter. Yeah, he's feeling pretty good, but Finger knows this isn't just a one-man operation.
Offensive line was just doing an amazing job. Holes just so you can fit buses through.
Finger adds a 14-yard run and a 10-yard score in the final quarter, so maybe you're wondering, what's Finger doing in the game for so long? Well, Millbrook can't stop Tri-Valley either and only wins 66-57.
Yes, it was kind of like the perfect storm. Nick stayed in the whole game, and between his 8 touchdowns and the 5 two-point conversions, that's where the record came from.
He finishes with a Section 9 record 485 yards on 41 carries. That breaks Freddie Ruliano's 10-year record of 449. Finger's yardage was the second highest total in state history behind West Hill's Dale Ross, who ran for 569 yards in a game last year.
I didn't even realize it till after the game. We were so caught up in the game, but when the gentleman, Jim Ross, who does our stats for us, told me the numbers, I was in shock.
It was a good day. It was just plain and simple. It was just an amazing day.
Finger has 1,373 yards rushing this year and 19 touchdowns. Both are topped in the section this year. This brings us to the game of the week. Unbeaten Menacing Valley hosts one-loss Newburgh Free Academy in a non-league game between state-ranked teams. Go back 1 year. Menacing Valley shocked the area when it opened the season with a 13-10 victory at Newburgh. 2 months later, Menacing Valley beat Newburgh 10-6 in the sectional semifinals. What happens Friday? Well, both teams have exceptional defenses, and there's no reason to believe that won't continue. Both teams have good offensive lines, too. Menacing Valley all-purpose back James Ferrier missed nearly the last 3 games because of a sprained ankle, but he's expected back Friday. Obviously, he makes a big difference, and Menacing Valley is not the same without him. The difference is Newburgh's depth on offense, where it can wheel out fresh, talented legs on every play. Byron Thomas, Fred Lockleary, and Marcus Spearman were among the 8 kids who carried the ball against Pine Bush last week. That's why I like Newburgh to win 14-10. In other games to watch, I like Cornwall to lock up the Class A regular season title with a victory over Port Jervis. I think O'Neill will wrap up the Class B title with a win home over New Paltz. Now on to the new top 10. Number 10, Sullivan West. State-ranked Bulldogs should be favorites to win at Eldred. Number 9, Middletown. After a tough Menacing Valley loss, which way do the Middies go from here? Number 8, James I. O'Neill. The state-ranked Raiders take on New Paltz, the defending sectional champion. Number 7, Pine Bush. Needs to win at Middletown to stay here. Number 6, Walkhill. A victory against Kingston at Dietz Stadium legitimizes this spot. Number 5, Delaware Valley, PA. Takes on Lackawanna League leader Abington Heights on the road. Number 4, Cornwall. Port Jervis was pesky twice last year. Number 3, Minnesink Valley. This will be one of the biggest non-league games here in a very long time. Number 2, Newburgh. First game in a brutal 2-week stretch for the Goldbacks. And number 1, Monroe Woodbury. Hosts unbeaten in state-ranked Saratoga Springs 1 week before it plays Newburgh. That's it for this week. Check back every Wednesday night for the Varsity 845 football show. I'm Kevin Witt.
This is 845. Varsity man up, it's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity man up, it's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. I said it's game